Alright, so let's just get into it. I'm not gonna do this in any particular order, so I guess we're just starting with Mahito. So Mahito's is pretty straightforward, but in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I don't think that Mahito's is that good. It does have a ranged move, and it does have I mean, most of his other moves, actually both of his other moves are very close range. But yeah, in my opinion, I really don't think that it's that good or crazy. I'm gonna put it at like high B, maybe low A. It's not insane, but so far from using it, I did not like it at all. I just instantly spun off of it. Anyways, next we have blood manipulation. Now blood manipulation is actually pretty insane. Like the moves are really good. It's got a lot of range, it's got a lot of damage, and like what else could you need? Also, it's fast. It's also very fast. So overall, it just does very good in the range department, damage department, and it also has like, I think 4 moves or something. Now, it's not the craziest thing in the game, but it is definitely very good. So I'm still going to put it at A. Easy A tier. Next up, we have Inumaki's Curse Technique, which is also known as Curse Speech. Now, I'm just going to say right now, Curse Speech is probably one of the worst things that I've ever had the unfortunate experience of witnessing in my life. I'm going to put it at C, simply because it has 3 moves. That is it. Nothing more. It has 3 moves. Each of the 3 moves are all pretty bad. It doesn't really go well with anything, and they're pretty predictable. You know, it's just not good. It's just not good. Nobody wants it. Nobody really wants to use it in the first place. So if you're one of the 5 Inumaki fans, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Anyways, next up we have Disaster Flames, aka Jogo's technique. I'm pretty sure he has around 4 moves, if I'm not mistaken, and each of them are very good. Would you look at that? Another move set with really good moves. Now his moves, even though they are predictable, do a lot of damage, and he does have a decent amount of range. So I don't think he's lacking much other than maybe like some wind up, but that's about it. It is pretty balanced, and it's also very good. Pretty hard to fight against if you're getting spammed on right. So easy A. Easy A. Next up we have Boogie Woogie. I don't need to explain that one. Let's just move on. Nanamis. Now Nanamis, I think the combos you can do with it just outweigh the, VFX and shit like that. So having a bunch of combos in your kit is always really wanted. But having a move that combo extends and does a lot of damage is very hard to come by. So I think Nanami's technique is very good if you're playing up close and personal. I don't think it's anything like super crazy, because I saw a lot of people rating it at S, and personally I don't think it's an S. Next we have Kashimo's shit. This shit is very good, very fast. It has a lot of range. Again, super good. And personally, I think it's also an A tier. I think it's also very good. Now, these aren't in any particular order, so if you say, oh, this one's better than that one, yada yada, no, I don't care. They're all in the same tier. That's how it is. But yeah, Kashimo's technique is very good. It's just really fast. That's basically what makes it really good in my opinion. It's just super fast, hard to react to compared to a lot of these other techniques. And it also has a lot of range, so that's just another thing. Oh, and good damage too. Next, we have Sukuna's Curse Technique. Now, Sukuna has the most moves in the entire game. Like out of any other Curse Technique, he's got the most. Which low-key might fill up your hotbar a bit more than you want it to. But hey, it's Sukuna. I don't think all of his moves are good. Like I think the first 2 aren't anything crazy. But after that, it gets like real good. He's got moves that do good damage, they hit really hard, and they have a decent amount of range. On top of that, most of his techniques come out super fast. And again, he has the most moves in the entire game. On top of that, that just means that you can just spam constantly. Like, you can spam all your moves constantly. You have no need to ever stop attacking with your moves, which is also really gay to fight against, but hey, it's broken for a reason. Especially if you get 5 fingers and you eat those, then you're gonna get an extra move, and I'm pretty sure that's his flame arrow, but I haven't seen anybody use it yet. That's just what I've heard. So yeah, easily this is S tier. Like easily, there's no debate, is S tier. Next we have Projection Sorcery. Now I think this thing is buns, and according to the Trello, it says it needs 75 agility for the move. I'm not sure if that's true, but either way, I've fought against this multiple times, And that move that it says it needs 75 agility for is not good. It's not good. It's not good at all. And even if you do hit it, there's really nothing you can do after that. Like, you hit it and then what? And then what? Like, there's nothing. There's nothing you can do. So for that reason, I'm gonna put it in D tier. I think it's that bad. I think it's that bad, to be honest. Even though sure the move does come out really fast, it has a very short range, and on top of that, there's not really much you can do after it. Maybe you can use, like, you can spam some moves to catch up, but after that, you're kind of cooked. But again, that is just my opinion. Maybe there's some crazy user of any of these. I don't know. Anyways, next we have Limitless, aka Gojo's. Now Gojo's, I think it's an easy S. Obviously, like there's just no debate. There's nowhere else it goes. It's so good. All of the moves have two variants. I'm pretty sure Hollow Purple has a Hollow Nuke variant, but I haven't seen anybody use it. And my friend was trying to use it, but he couldn't use it. So I don't know how that works. But again, both the first moves have two variants, meaning technically he has 5 moves. Okay, technically he has 5. Because you've got the Amplified and Maximum Blue and Red, right? And you also have the normal versions, which you can use, even though they share the same cooldown, you can still change it up, and it's really good for mix-ups and also using different moves. So I do think that it is, both of these are just undebatable S. There's just nowhere else to go. But yeah, lastly we have Yuta's Mimicry technique. Now, I've heard that this can basically just steal any technique, which obviously is mimicry, so yeah, it can do that. And also you get another move where you can basically summon Rika, and she'll do like a tandem attack with you when you M1. I mean, it's not that crazy. If you're fighting a good like technique user, which most of the time you will be, it's really not hard to get a good technique. You can just steal their moves and then use that on top of the broken M1s. And I'm pretty sure if you get enough cursed fingers, you can also use a extra move that he has, and I'm not sure what it is, but I heard that you could do that. So if that is true, then that means that this guy can be pretty broken, especially if he copies like a busted technique. Like, say he copies a Hollow Purple, or fucking Blue or Red, or Sukuna's attack, or something like that, you feel me? Like, he can just be broken. So it has the potential to be very, very good, but with his moveset alone, having only one move, 2 if you have 5 cursed fingers, I just don't think it's crazy. But if you're like the king of adaptability, it can be super good. You know, actually, after recording this and realizing how broken Mimicry is, I've kind of decided to just change my mind and put this in S tier, because this shit is fucking broken. Like, if you think about it, I've heard that you can store up apparently up to 3 moves. I could be wrong on that, but either way, if you can only store up to like 2, even fucking 1, you can steal the techniques of like the best techniques of Limitless, and then you like steal the best shrine technique, or the best golden ratio technique, or the best like literally anything, and the combos are infinite. It's insane. On top of that, you get broken M1s, and I'm pretty sure you get a beam once you get you know, your 5 fingers, but whatever. Still, that's crazy. Like, I didn't realize how crazy that fucking is. Again, all of these are just my opinion, and if you feel different, let me know in the comments. But moral of the story, you can be cracked with anything. It doesn't really fucking matter what you use, as long as you actually have skill. You can be good with anything, but it's also very easy to get whatever curse technique you want. So in my opinion, just go for whatever you want and then be good at the game. Or if you want to be hard carried, then use one of these two. That is it for me. I'll see you next time.